You want, no, you good. You got it.
You good.
You
I agree with you. You good.
You good. You good. You the teacher. You the leader. You got it. I'm going to read this. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and missing as they go,
right,
and making a tingling with their feet.
Right, and this was going on in the Babylonian captivity, man. The Neo-Babylonian captivity. The same thing is happening here today. Our people are just completely rebellious and out of order, man. And they specifically rebel against Israelite male authority.
Yeah.
That's the authority they rebel up because a lot of these people that go to work, and the white man tells them to do anything. The white man had told these niggas they were coming from monkeys, and they accepted it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Anything, they're constantly obedient to him. But all they had to do was see a bunch of so-called black Hispanic Native American men up here preaching, and it had to make it was like it had to be so upset.
Right? Right? So the scripture say this. It says, so I'm gonna read in a NLT. So the Lord.
That's why I met you with the same energy.
No, you
met me with that energy and when we got flowing.
Nobody was talking to you. Nobody was talking to you.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
It says
you can't hold me. That's why you keep trying to shoot.
We don't want to hold you. We don't want to hold you. We don't want to hold you.
I know you don't.
We don't. Yeah, you got it. You're unholdable.
I know you don't.
So the Lord will send scabs on her head.
Right.
This is Sirach chapter 26 and 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. Presented your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson based off this incident that happened. All right, with the brothers over there in Texas. Okay. An unruly, N-dub, nigga woman. Okay. And what really struck this lesson was basically what the elder Ariala said, all right, to this black woman, right? I'm not going to call her an Israelite woman. He said, you're unholdable. All right. You're unholdable. All right. That was a very spiritual statement, man. All right. And and just why I brought the scripture, man. It says, he that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. And what does the scripture say about the wicked of our people, man? This is Ezekiel 2. I'll start at 1. This is Ezekiel 2 and 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me, and he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee among them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh power, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there hath been a prophet among them. And, when you watch that video, it's spiritual because she basically she was accusing brothers of saying things that they didn't say. One of them being, she accused the brothers of saying that she was a Jezebel. And they never said that. That never came out of their mouth. And it was very spiritual because that's exactly what spirit that woman was in, right? And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, Neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, right? So our people are like scorpions, man. And it was spiritual. She said, you can't hold me. That's why I read that scripture, man. Because you can't hold a serpent or a scorpion. A scorpion will sting you. Be not afraid of their words, nor dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house, right? So the Lord's not going to take them up, man. All right? He's not going to touch them. All right? Matter of fact, let me get another scripture. Right, this is Psalms 23:6. But the sons of Belial shall be all of them as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. Right, the Lord cannot he's not going to take up these scorpions, these scripture says that which let me grab another scripture. I'll come back to this. This is Hebrews 6:7. For the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh oft upon it, and bringeth forth herbs meet for them by whom it is dressed, receiveth blessings from Yahweh. All right. Right. And that's likened unto the elect, okay? The elect that are taken in this living water and basically growing, right? Scriptures talk about growing in grace. Verse 8, it says, but that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Right? That which beareth thorns is nigh unto cursing. All right. So the Lord's not going to take up that which beareth thorns for anything other but to. Matter of fact, let me get a for any work. Right. This is Ezekiel 15:1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work? Or will men take a pin of it and hang any vessel thereon? Behold, it is cast in the fire for fuel. The fire devoureth both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. It is meat. Is it meat for any work? Right. So, yeah, those thorns that can't be taken up, they're just going to get burned. Just get them out of the way. Behold, when it was whole, it was meat for no work. How much less shall it be meat yet for work, for any work, when the fire had devoured it and it is burned? So yeah, man, and in fact, I want to get that scripture again. All right, let me read this Hebrews 6 again. This is Hebrews 6:8. But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. All right, so the Lord's not going to take up these scorpions, these thorns. All right. All right, dude. Right. And scriptures talk about the fruit of your lips, man. See what this woman did was what people would call a Freudian slip. When she mentioned Jezebel, that was that was her revealing herself, man. When the wicked speak of themselves, or speak of his own. When the wicked speak, they speak of their own. Roughly paraphrasing. I think I butchered that, but you can look that scripture up, man. As the scripture says, thy own mouth condemn thee, and not I, right? This is Matthew 7:16. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Right. Nobody goes and gathers up thorns and thistles, man. I just love pain, man. I just want to go into a field of thorns, man, naked and and just run through a field of. I just want to the briar patch, man. I'm thinking about it was a story I heard about when I was a kid about a rabbit and a, let me see, Brer Rabbit. Let me try this. See if I get some images of that. Yeah, it's a lot. My phone's really laggy right now. Go to images. Yep. Brer Rabbit and the Briar Patch. Yeah, I remember the story when I was a kid, man. The rabbit had to get through a field of thorns. Okay, nobody wants to tread through a field of thorns, man. And that's what dealing with 2/3 of these niggas is like, man. All right. Hold on, let me. So yeah, man, that woman, a lot of stuff she said, her own tongue revealed who she was in her spirit, man. But this is 2 Samuel 2:23. But the sons of Belial shall be all of them as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them must be fenced with iron and the staff of a spear, and they shall be utterly burned with fire in the same place. All right, so the Lord's gonna burn these niggas, man. He's not gonna take them up, man. All right, he's not gonna take them. He's not gonna take them up. All right, okay. You know, he's gonna because they're spiritual tears, man. You know, and I know what I read. It said the sons of Belial, right? I'm gonna read that again. But the sons of Belial, all right, which I believe that word goes into worthless. But the sons of Belial shall be all of them as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them must be fenced with iron and the staff of a spear, and they shall be utterly burned with fire in the same place. So they're like something you got to pick up with tongs and cast into the fire. You can't grab them with your hands. So it was spiritual what she said about her not, you can't hold me. And the elder said, yeah, you're unholdable. All right. Hey, the Lord said, hey, how I would have taken you up like a mother does her hen, or covered you like a mother does her hen under her wings, man. The Lord can't do that for 2/3 of our people, man. And I know it says sons of Belial, but hey, you have daughters of Belial too, and let me prove that. This is this is 1 Samuel's 1. I'll start at 9. So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of Yahweh, and she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto Yahweh, and wept sore. And she vowed a vow, and said, O Yahweh, power of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thine handmaid a man child, then I will give him unto Yahweh all the days of his life, right? Because when you go into the story, she was not able to bear, children, right? No, Hannah was barren, okay? And there shall no razor come upon his head. And it came to pass, as she continued praying before Yahweh, that Eli marked her mouth. Excuse me. Now Hannah, she spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thine wine from thee. And Hannah answered, said, No, my Lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before Yahweh. Count not thy handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hitherto. Right. So just wanted to get that point, that there, a woman can be can be a daughter of Belial too, man. All right, and the Lord's not going to take up the sons and daughters of Belial. All right, he's just not going to do it. So it was pretty spiritual what she said. You can't hold me, And the elder said, "What? You're unholdable." Okay. The Lord likened 2/3 unto figs that are so evil that they cannot be eaten. Right? You're not gonna take up a bunch of rotten fruit, man. And that's what 2/3 of our people are, man. And the spiritual things are spiritually ramping up. You can see that because as soon as the spirit got on the nigger woman, the Lord sent that demon, man. For an example, and a condemnation, man. The Lord's making examples showing our people what not the fuck to be, man. And that was like right on time, man. You couldn't have made that up, man. Nobody can say they saw that coming, man. But yeah, it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Hope there's some edification with it. And shalom.